time, we still don't have a good starting point from this. We don't even have a general, concise center of circulation at this point. So a lot of these models are just starting to kind of guess where the system is supposed to be starting and where it's going to be going. So that's something we're going to be watching over the next couple of days. Now, the big question is if it comes here, when can we expect it? Well, the big if, first off, that's the first thing. But we're looking at about 10 to 12 days out of this even becoming anything for us here in Central Florida. And at this point in time, it's not looking extremely likely, but still something we're going to be watching. All right, so let's enjoy the weekend. We're going to be adding a little more rain to the forecast. You can see an area of low pressure. That stationary front is now starting its way back up north. It's going to be bringing a couple scattered showers today, most across our southern zones. But I do want to show you Saturday. We're going to have more of a sea breeze driven kind of day, which is very more normal than what we have been dealing with for the past couple afternoons. You can see colliding across our inland zones Saturday afternoon. So do expect a little more action come Saturday. Not a washout, but do expect a little more rain than what we have been dealing with throughout the last week or so as that stationary front has remained south. So rain chances for today, 20 to 30% across our northern zones, a little higher the further south you go, down to about a 40 to 50% in Osceola and Brevard County. But now let's check on that hour-by-hour forecast for today.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency, you ought to call Strata.
So our temperatures throughout the afternoon will continue to rebound back to where they should be. Low 90s, rain chances this afternoon on average about 40%. So we're going to be watching not only the stationary front that currently is sitting over South Florida, but an approaching front to the north. So we have one front coming in from the south. That's going to start really juicing up the atmosphere Saturday and Sunday. And then we're going to have a front coming in from the north. It's all going to kind of merge right over Central Florida Monday and Tuesday. Because of that, rain chances are going to continue to trend upwards. So for today, about 30 to 40%. We'll increase them a little more Saturday, a little more Sunday, and Monday up to about 70% as we start next work week, which again, we will still be watching and monitoring whatever Invest 91L becomes. In the meantime, though, while we don't have any big tropical concerns in the forecast, we are certainly going to be dodging a little more tropical moisture throughout the weekend. Julie.
Candace, thank you. Tonight, try out the all-new primetime schedule on News 6 Plus. It's a new take on the day's news on News 6 tonight. That's at 9. Then go in-depth as we track the tropics and answer your weather questions with meteorologist Jonathan Kagas at 9:30. Then watch the late news an hour earlier. It is all tonight on News 6 Plus. Orange County just had its strongest July ever for tourism tax collections. What that means for local projects coming up. Plus, Spirit woes, the changes the airline is making amid ongoing financial problems next. You're watching News 6 at noon. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Following another bankruptcy filing, Spirit Airlines is cutting service to 12 U.S. cities next month. The carrier says routes to Portland, Oakland, San Diego, and 9 other cities will end the week of October 2nd. Spirit says it's notifying passengers and offering refunds. The move comes after big losses in the second quarter and staff cuts, including 270 pilots. However, rival airlines like United and Frontier are quickly expanding service to customers' options as Spirit restructures. New at noon, Orange County recorded its strongest July ever for tourism tax collections, hitting almost $30 million. That's up 11% from last year. According to Comptroller Phil Diamond, the extra revenue is helping to fund big projects like the Convention Center expansion, Camping World Stadium renovations, and the UCF football stadium tower. Still to come, may the bids be with you. Whether you're a Jedi, a pirate, or just a movie fan, see why this auction is the ticket to Hollywood history. It's an auction straight out of the land of dreams. More than 1,000 iconic costumes and props are up for grabs. The most notable prop, the CEO of this Los Angeles prop store says, is probably Darth Vader's lightsaber, which has a pre-sale estimate of $3 million. Other items include the cursed medallion from Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones's bullwhip. I was looking on the website. Also, one of Patrick Swayze's costumes from Ghost is on there.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Cool. Maybe some of the pottery too.
I have to keep looking.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about the weather forecast across the area. We are dealing with some fast-moving little downpours here. Now, these are packing quite a punch, not severe-wise, but just a lot of rain in a short amount of time. There's that 30-40% chance we were talking about. Remember, it was kind of that Orlando Titusville line southward. That's exactly what we're experiencing at this point in time. As we head into the weekend, though, rain chances are going to start ticking up just a little bit.
Okay, thanks, Candace. Switch over right now to the News 6 Plus streaming app or click Orlando.com to watch News 6 Extra. Our next newscast is at 4. Have a great day. I'm News 6 anchor Julie Broughton with a look at the big stories we're following this hour. In Marion County, deputies say they shot and wounded a man who tried to run over another deputy during a pursuit. Just before 3 Friday morning, deputies say they responded to a call about a suspicious person at a home in Reddick when a man took off in a car, leading them on a chase just north of Highway 329. Officials said the deputy was forced to shoot that suspect when he tried to run over that deputy. The suspect is now in the hospital. There are no reports of any deputies being injured. A suspect accused of killing a man outside an apartment complex in Osceola County is now behind bars. Investigators say 33-year-old Shazib Khan shot the victim early Wednesday at the Erlo Extended Stay Apartments on 192. 37-year-old David Alayan was found face down on the ground and died at the scene. Deputies issued an alert for Khan on Thursday and say he was arrested late Thursday night in the Tangelo Park area of Orange County. He's now being charged with murder. Some good news for customers with Duke Energy. The company says you can expect significantly lower bills starting next year. Duke says residential customers using 1,000 kilowatt hours will see their bills drop by about $44 in March compared to February. Commercial and industrial customers will also see double-digit percentage decreases. The company says the reduction is largely due to the removal of storm recovery charges tied to recent hurricanes. Investments in grid improvements and solar power are also helping keep fuel costs down. Approval from state regulators is expected later this year. Remember to get a check on our big stories anytime. Download our free News 6 mobile app or head to clickorlando.com.